Hello, I hope you're well. Adam here, AP Guitar, and I'm going to show you how to sound like Jimi Hendrix. And I'm going to use like a in the style of or an example of, but you may hear fairly quickly which song I am basically playing. Anyone could do this if you know how to play some chords, so bar chords and single notes and a little bit of bending, so a little bit of like solo techniques as well. Don't let it put you off if you can't, because this is quite simple. This is just to get you sounding like him. And also, look, you don't need loads of effects or anything. I'm using a Squire that I bought for 40 quid on eBay in 2012. I don't know why I bought it. The previous owner has tried to fill in some of these gaps with Tipex. I haven't even seen Tipex for years and years, since I was at school, but this is Tipexed in. I've put some different pickups in it. I've put the pickups from my old Mexican Strat in it. Just going through Marshall DSL and a little boost. So it's really clean. Don't need to worry about any of that. Don't let any of the tone distract you. Let's just play. Flick to your neck pickup. Oh, don't want to do the outro yet. And here we go. So a little bit of everything, all right? Let's dive in. So the chords: C major, G major, D major, A major, open E, and then using the E minor pentatonic scale, which is quite funny because that is the scale that works over all four of those. It's a bit of a funny chord progression because all four of the chords are major, and sort of like typically in a major keyed song, you only have three chords that are supposed to be major, so it's a little bit funny, and therefore the E minor pentatonic is the scale that works over it. Okay, so look, starting with the root note C, guys, I'm tuned down half a step. You can do this in standard tuning, or you can tune down half a step to get the Hendrix-y type feel. C. Okay, we're tuned down half a step, so this is not a C, but I'm just for comfort and ease, I'm going to call it a C. Okay, so look, we're just hitting the root note, and then we're going to imply the rest of the chord here. So I'm going to D, sliding to E. That's the rhythm as well. So look, that's when I say that, that's a very common Hendrix-y type rhythm. Look, first finger is playing a double stop, the D and the G strings together here. Where's that coming from? Well, that is C, like that is. But also you can see this here as being part of this, which is a G-shaped C. So it's in the middle of a G shape and a C shape here. An A shape here. Like that. Give it a whack and stop the sound. Let the reverb come off. Sounds cool. I'm playing quite close onto the neck as well. Gives it that warm. It complements being on the neck pickup selector as well. Okay, C major is done. G, oh hello, thumb. Right, this is all about Hendrix, so let's do it the right way. Thumb. Let's go for the same rhythm as well. Right, now this here, if we don't play the decorative part and we're just playing the chord, that is his way of playing this, which you may know this is an E-shaped bar chord as G. So his way of doing it is to play the triad here, which is still technically a G chord, and he doubles up on the root note with his thumb. Now, if you were strumming it, you'd mute the A string with the top of your third finger or your thumb, and you'd mute the high E string. Okay, so we have C. Let's go for that, okay? So what he's doing is just playing those first two notes of that chord, so 3rd fret B string, 4th fret G. playing those two, which is the sort of the major 3rd sound, hammering on his 3rd finger, which makes it a sus4, but using the very tip of it so you don't mute the string underneath. The string underneath needs to ring out clearly still. And then you take that 3rd finger off and play those 2 original strings again, which is, and then bring it to the root note. So that whole G chord part is. Okay, and then from the start we have. Okay, so what I automatically did there was hold the chord, and then the hammer on, I used my 4th finger. Which you can do, is pros and cons, right? That's just another way of doing it. The pro is you can hold the whole chord and just add on and then take off. There's less movement. The con is that you have to use your 4th finger. So if you're not happy using your 4th finger, don't. Just use those 2. Like that. I'm just going to pause this very quickly to tune. Did it pause? I'm back. Okay. Right, so we've covered C, and then above it G. Right, we're going to do exactly the same thing, D and A. So exactly the same thing, but 2 frets up. So D is fret number 5, our 3rd chord. And then the same thing for A. How cool is that? So basically, look, when these are like A-shape bar chords like that, that's something he quite commonly did. And then when they're E-shaped bar chords like that, that's also something he quite commonly did. Look, there'll probably be a part 2 video for this at some point, adding in way more things, but this is a really good start and a really good like foundation way to start sounding like him. It's cool, right? Okay, and then E. So hit the low E. Let's just remind ourselves of the E minor pentatonic scale. 12. Okay, if you're thinking 1 finger per fret, which I'd like you to, because it's going to be easier. It's long term, it's better to learn scales in terms of finger numbers and patterns rather than frets, because then you can transpose them between keys. So it's 1st finger to 4th finger, 1st to 3rd, 1st to 3rd, 1st to 3rd, 1st to 4th, and then 1st to 4th. 1 4 1 3 1 3 1 3 1 4 1 4. Okay, so when we get to this point, we're going to hit the open low E string just to sort of determine that it's changed. And then it's a short E minor pentatonic lick. So we're going to start by bending fret 14 on the G to 16. Use your 3rd finger, take your 1st finger off. Bar it over the B and the high E, like that. So you've got, keep it there, add your 4th finger on to fret 15. That note is D, and you're going to play that note and pull it off. So hopefully your 1st finger is still fretting the B string, because it's going to pull off to that. So you've got, then we're going to do another bend on the G string. And then play it again. When it's at the bottom, pull off to 1st finger. And then D string, fret number 14. So you've got. And then finally add on this at the end. Double stop G and B strings on the 12th fret. Okay, the whole thing together. Very quick, and like I say, there's many more, so maybe I'll add some more parts to this video at some point. But if you do like what you're seeing and what you're hearing here, please check out my website, apguitar.co.uk. Drop me an email if you want to find out anything more about my lessons, my personalized video coaching, or my my video courses. If nothing else, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you managed to check out some more videos of mine in the future. Thank you, good luck, and I'll see you soon.